What up, guys? It's Derp here again. This time with a special video. It's video 100. 100. This is pretty big for me, and I mean, I don't even really know what to say. I wrote up a little script. I'm probably going to go off, but yeah. This is more of just like an update video, where the channel's going, a thank you video, and just kind of a special announcement, I guess. Don't worry, I'll get back to the Dark and Darker content tomorrow, so that's not going anywhere. I just kind of couldn't let this milestone float by. It's kind of special for me. So, as some of you guys know, I've been streaming, uploading random content, and making videos for a while now, but I've never really had a clear direction on where the channel's going. It's always just kind of been something I do when I have free time, you know, but all that's changing now, thanks to you guys, to you beautiful people that are supporting this channel. Between the live streams, you know, shorts, my new video, my new world content, my dark and darker content, we're now at 100 videos. To add to this, I'm nearly at 1,000 subscribers. You know, that means that I'll be able to get monetized off of video ads and stuff like that, which is insane. I mean, the money isn't really anything, but it's still a pretty huge milestone, at least for me. It's something I never really expected to happen or thought would ever happen. It's nothing I was even trying to do. But as always, you know, I couldn't have done this without all of you guys. Kabain, Shanks, NickGaming, GODOG, Julen, Kraken, Mike, OverTasked, and everybody else who's kind of been helping support this channel so far. You guys are all amazing, and I couldn't have done any of this stuff without you guys. I definitely can't continue to do this stuff without you guys. Like, you guys are making this channel a thing at all. And because of all the views and subs I've been getting, it's, you know, actually making this a possibility that I never thought it would be. You know, I never really thought that I would be a content creator or ever get monetized. This has always been kind of something I've just done to help out my old New World company and keep people up to date on stuff that we all found enjoyable and find enjoyable. You know, sometimes I would make build guides. I'd make a lot of other content, like how to set up multiple Discords at once. I would share my war VODs and stuff like that to help people train for PvP. You know, this has always just kind of been a helpful, somewhat useful infotainment channel that I shared with my friends and company members. But, you know, a few weeks ago, all that changed. This community has shown me more love, kindness, and support than I could have ever imagined from, you know, an online community. I've gone from around 300 subscribers, which were mostly in company or people from New World that I knew, to almost 900 people in less than 3 weeks. You guys are all watching almost all of my videos, and, you know, my average watch time is literally double what the standard is for YouTube. That means you guys are sticking around for longer and clicking on my videos higher than average. You know, I'm getting comments and people emailing me asking me how my stats are the way they are. And honestly, I have no idea. It's all because of you guys. You guys are, you know, supporting me with super thanks, super comments, YouTube memberships. People are joining my Patreon. And I mean, just all around kind of hanging out in the Discord and being cool people. It's really amazing and special, and it's something that I never really thought would happen. So, you know, it's time for me to give back in any way I can. You guys are helping support me and this channel and helping support the community I'm trying to build, and I want to help support you guys too and give you especially if it's by giving you guys the content that you guys deserve and the content you guys want, right? So, with the somewhat rapid growth of this channel, I'm kind of finding myself wanting to stream and make content more often. I want to make more videos. I want to stream more often. I want to hang out with you guys and talk and, you know, have discussions, and I want to do it. So, I've come to the decision that I want to make a serious go at this content creation thing. I want to provide the best quality, most relatable, and most helpful content that I can. You know, I really know that your time is valuable, and I appreciate it. And the fact that you guys are giving that time and spending your time with me, that means that I need to make the content, the best possible content that I can that adds value to your day, right? For me to adequately appreciate your guys' time and attention, that means that I need to add value to your time, right? That's what YouTube and entertainment and like infotainment is all about, right? It also means that I'll be spending more time and money on my streams and videos via new mics, new monitors, you know, maybe even a fancy streaming camera. Eventually, if my budget allows and the channel grows, I want to add some cool stuff and kind of redecorate my office to have a more fun vibe. You know, this is my home, right? This isn't some studio. This is my house. This is my office. This is where I write and hang out with my cat. And right next to me is like a little makeshift painting studio that my girlfriend paints in. But I would love to, you know, get like an actual streaming setup going on so that you guys can have cool stuff to look at, so we can add stuff to like the walls and all that stuff. You know, I want to give you guys the best quality content that I can. This also means that I'm looking into taking video and audio editing classes and like really improving my ability to edit audio and video, especially once I have the proper equipment. You guys really do deserve the best that I can give, and my goal is to offer that. I don't really do anything kind of half-assed, so if I'm going to do this, I want to do it right, because you guys deserve that much. Yeah, I also want to give you guys all the best quality information and content that I possibly can. You guys deserve nothing less. Another way that I plan on updating my stream is by diversifying the content. You know, at its heart, this channel is an infotainment channel, or informational entertainment. I want this channel to be more about the community, and not just me playing games and people watching me play games. I want this to be about gaming and the global community of gamers. I want people to kind of come together over topics and what's important to them, and engage with each other and have discussions, and, you know, just have fun. Obviously, I want to report on gaming news. I want to stream live gameplay. I want to do live news updates if I can, kind of like a infotainment journalism mixed with just general gaming content. But I really do want to turn this channel into a source of information and entertainment that you guys care about and want to watch. That is not only enjoyable, but, you know, informative. You know, I want to give you guys information that helps you guys stay up to date on all of your favorite games. What the new releases are, what games look promising, what games look like they're shitty, what shady evil corp is trying to screw over your favorite small gaming studio. You know, so this also means that on top of the streaming setup, I plan on buying new games and expanding my game library as my budget allows. For now, I plan to buy Diablo 4. There's a lot of people that have been asking me to play it, so that's the next game on my list, is to buy and play Diablo 4. And then kind of just play the hell out of that until Darker and Darker comes around. You know, there's also a bunch of friends that I want to introduce you from my gaming community. My buddy Shanks, Sugar Boots, Feta, you know, all the guys that I play games with. Expanding my gaming library also allows me to play games with all of you guys. You know, I haven't played CS:GO in forever. There's people that want to play CS:GO with me. Like, I want to, you know, get maybe a bigger hard drive or external and have a bunch of games so I could play with all of you guys as well, right? This is all about you guys and playing with the community and sharing with you, right? So, I mean, I'm not a professional gamer. I don't really want to turn this into like a, you know, best of clips, you know, like me popping off and just like that. I just want it to be fun and enjoyable content, and I want to do as much informational content as possible. And that's kind of what this channel is all about. It's about having fun, learning some things, having a discussion, and staying up to date on all of our favorite games, right? But yeah, just to be clear, I am going to keep covering Dark and Darker court case information until we know what's going on and until the game comes out, really. I'm going to keep covering topics like that as well, for as long as it's helpful and enjoyable to this community. You guys kind of dictate what this community does, and what videos I make, right? Within a certain scope, you guys kind of help steer the ship. But in addition to that, I plan on streaming gameplay whenever I can and interacting with everybody on stream as much as possible. You know, after all, you guys, again, are the reason this channel exists to begin with. And you guys are the reason why I'm making this decision to jump into it full stream and really try to make a go of it. So, this kind of leads me to what the real changes are, and that is me trying to figure out a streaming schedule and posting schedule. You know, I'm an author, I am a small business owner, I'm developing my own games, I'm trying to also build a game studio while developing my own game, and I also do a little bit of like marketing and consultation stuff on the side. But now I'm also a content creator, and I'm switching my focus more to the creative aspects of like writing, content creation, and game dev. And that's where where I want to spend my time, right? So I want to spend my time hanging out with you guys. I want to make my own projects, and I obviously want to keep writing because it's one of my passions. So, but that means that I need to schedule my time better. So I want to make a post schedule. I want to make a stream schedule. I'll most likely do videos every other day and try to stream anywhere from like 3 to 5 times a week for at least a few hours. If there isn't gaming news or updates that are interesting enough to cover, I plan on doing build guides and general gaming news updates to fill those gaps. So, you know, what's going on with PAX Day or Ashes of Creation, is New World dying, you know, like stuff like that. I really want to kind of stay away from the sensationalism stuff and stick to mostly actually informative topics and, you know, as much fact-based topics as possible and opinions as possible. But yeah, I'm gonna play as many games as I can and cover as many topics as I can, at least within the scope of gaming. The genres I'm most interested in and will probably spend the most time covering are PvP. Anything player versus player basically is my jam. I love extraction games, MMOs, shooters of all types, MOBAs. Anything fantasy RPG related is stuff I've been playing since I was literally like 7 years old. You know, I grew up on Mario. I have a Mario tattoo on my leg. I grew up on Final Fantasy, you know, basically 1 through 7. Even the ones that came from Japan and weren't really translated. Final Fantasy Tactics I was huge into that. So anything in that kind of scope, but specifically for now, Dark and Darker is obviously my number one. That's the game I'm going to stream and talk about the most. I'm going to get into Diablo 4, see if I like it. I don't really like Blizzard or agree with their business practices, but I've played Diablo since Diablo 1. Me and my buddy, Verl. We used to sit around on my couch and play Diablo 1 like for hours in co-op. You know, it was just nutty, and we did that for hours and months and weeks and days, and we just spent a bunch of time on Diablo 1. We also spent a bunch of time in Ultima Online, so that's kind of the stuff that I'm into, right? So I'm going to play Diablo 4. I want to try out PAX Day. If Ashes of Creation ever comes out, I'm going to try that out. If I get back into it, there's people trying to convince me to get back into New World, so I might jump in there every now and then. And then there's some others. But, you know, most importantly, I want to play games with you guys and my friends. That's always what I've wanted to do, is just kind of hang out, play games, and be a member of a community that is awesome. You know, I want to play games with all the members of my community. I want to play games with my friends. I want to hang out. I want to talk about the games we all love. So if you guys have suggestions for games, feel free to send me a message or DM me, leave a comment, whatever. If you want me to play something specific, or if you hear about a specific topic, please reach out in whatever way you can. Either comment, Discord, email, whatever it is that you can get a hold of me. This channel is all about you guys, and I'm going to do the best to try to answer your guys' comments and questions. And I want to know what you want. You know, I want to know what you guys want from this channel and what you guys want me to cover. And I want to know what you guys want me to play, and if it's in with my wheelhouse, I'll for sure play it. You know, as always, for the informational side of stuff, and I don't really want to call it news, but I guess that's kind of what it is. It's, you know, for the more information stuff, I always want to do my best to thoroughly research any topic that I cover, and I want to give my honest opinion in as unbiased of a manner as I possibly can. That's kind of my promise to you guys in the mission statement of all of that type of content. You know, the way I see it is misleading information and uninformed opinions aren't really that helpful to anybody. Outside of, you know, quick reactionary entertainment value. Often that type of stuff can actually lead to the spread of falsehoods and uninformed takes from the community. We have a bunch of people, you know, within the Darker community that are kind of talking about stuff they don't really know about, and those messages spread like wildfire. So I promise to do my best to provide as honest and true of information as I possibly can. I'm not an expert at really anything. You know, I'm not a lawyer, not a Korean lawyer. You know, I'm not a journalist. At least I don't consider myself one. I'm not really an expert at any one thing, but I do know how to read. I know how to write. I know how to speak. I also have a lot of time on my hands, and I'm very good at task management. So the least I can do is help out in that way by making content, right? That's the thing I can do to help the overall gaming community, and that's kind of what I want to do right now. So I'm going to stick to it, and that, you know, I want to give you guys a promise that as long as I'm doing this, and as long as you guys will have me, I promise to give you guys as honest and truthful of opinions and information as I possibly can. And I hope, you know, you guys all love this content, and I hope you guys all keep watching for a long time to come. You know, I want to grow this channel with you guys. I want you guys to grow. I want to grow as a person, and you guys are all helping with that. You guys are all here for it. And, you know, as always, you guys are champions. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for joining me on this wild ride, and thank you for hanging out. Really, come back, keep watching, like, subscribe, click that bell notification, do all that good stuff. But yeah, just want to say thanks again. You guys are amazing. Peace.